All right. I love that song. Don't y'all? I love that song. Hey y'all, good evening. So I don't have a lot of time to be here because I'm about to eat dinner and I'm actually getting ready to watch that movie, Rosemary's Baby, and relax for the night. But I just wanted to come in and state my opinion of some people. I feel really bad for a lot of women, especially on this earth. And that's why I do what I do. I'm going to tell you something. Luckily for y'all, we got the witches, like real witches, not witches that are jealous, that are petty. I'm talking about the ones that handle business when it comes to just these overbearing males. I'm sorry. I got to call it down. I got to call it out. First of all, any man that's harassing a woman is not to be respected. And them be the first ones that's demanding respect. Nobody respects you. And luckily, see, glamour comes in many forms. And one of the many glamours that I personally help, especially women, get over is the thought process that a man, let me just say this. I got to say this. I'm sorry. A male that is running down on a woman, harassing her, whether or not it's online or not, because online stalking can be just as devastating to a person's spirit. It can be more devastating to a person's spirit. Running down a woman, harassing her constantly, doing all kind of goofy, weird stuff, trying to say these male prayers, literally at war with a woman that is traveling on the road. In fact, we're going to be hitting the road in a few days here because I'm doing it in spurts. I'm doing it in spurts, basically, so I can be back home by a certain date. Any man that's doing that is not deserving of respect, and you lost your credibility a long time ago. I'm sorry. You are not someone that will ever be given any respect for that. And then at the same time, we're seeing images of you being beaten up on camera by other men. And what you do to remedy that is to run behind a woman. Now, we all know the deal, right? I do believe that people do things subconsciously, and I do believe in curses, but I also believe in witchcraft, and I believe that it is a known fact. It is not a secret. You do stuff like that, you're just a weak man. You're not strong, you're not powerful. I think that what a lot of people need to wake up to is the fact that somebody that would do that is not only weak, but is probably looking to take that woman's power from her. And as a woman, you have to be strong. And this is the reason why I believe in what I believe in. This is the reason why. It is totally disgusting for you to know that somebody's on the road. What are you doing? Hoping that the person dies? Or are you and for what? For what? Is it your misery? Is it your need for control? Let me tell y'all something. You can't, it's sad that in 2025, we have males that are running around here doing that. That is so sad. It really goes to show how we have a lot of males crawling this earth that are worthless. And as women, we have to stand up. It's disgusting. How you ever thought that anybody notable respected you? Nobody that is anybody respects you. Only a low-life troll, only a hurt, bitter woman, only a male who's a misogynist. I'll tell you what we do with misogynists. You can be a misogynist all you want, as long as you're not flexing that as a woman. If you sit online doing shows, spreading rumors, dropping revenge porn with the hopes that you hurt this woman, you got nothing but destruction and death coming for you. I can promise you that. Okay? I can promise you that. Any man that's doing that, and you are never to be respected, and you won't be respected. You won't. Nobody respects you. Nobody that's anybody listens to you. That's why you don't have no money. That's why you don't have no accolades. That's why you don't have no power. Just sitting around harassing somebody with the hopes that you will affect them negatively. I can promise you that you'll always lose, especially up against the power of the witches. Witches like myself have been helping women alike since the dawn of time. Where these so-called men, see, you don't know your place as a man. And we're not just talking about the Black community. Oh, trust me. There's white men that do the same exact thing. So this ain't a Black thing. This is a confused male thing. You need to sit down somewhere. You're not a man. You are not. You are not to be respected. What is the other choice? The other choice would be to leave the woman alone. The reason why you're doing that is because you're trying to overcompensate for your inadequacies. You're not adequate. You're not. Then you're perpetrating a fraud Because I'm gonna tell you something, as a woman, there's no way I would have a man sitting in my house attacking a woman or a witch. You step into somebody's terror dome and you got to go by their rules. You wouldn't be bringing that crap up in my house. First of all, why can't you pay attention to your family long enough? What woman accepts this type of behavior from a man? You're weird. And nobody respects you. And see, this is one of the reasons why, for me, I have people coming to me from all over the globe who does things like that. Then you wonder why nobody respects you. That's not to be respected. Are you insane? Nobody's afraid of you either. Nobody has to be afraid of you. See, this is the reason why they get upset. This is the reason why they get very, very upset. And you know what? When you see males doing things like that, you don't lose hope for the world. That's sad. I sat there and watched a man try to make a woman and her children homeless in the dead of winter because she didn't want to cater to his ego. You will always lose every single time. And I'm going to tell you something. After the ball drops, when people, because I'm going to tell you something about your protection. I'm going to tell you something about your Bible. The woman created your Bible, so you have no power. Guess why? Guess why? Because the woman had to create the man that wrote the Bible. The woman had to create the male energy behind it. So at any and every turn, you always lose, no matter what you say. And you can get up off of this earth. That's a fact. Every single day you wake up in the morning and you think that you're going to negatively affect somebody with your stalking and your words, you have no power. Everything that you do is going to backfire on you. Everything, instantly. No woman, and see, this is how AIDS ends up getting spreaded. This is how people end up with AIDS. This is why AIDS is so rampant in the Black community. This is why. It's very rampant. Got people trying to force themselves on people. That's a form of forcing yourself on someone. When someone doesn't want anything to do with you, you leave them alone. Your personal problems are your personal problems. If you're not happy at home or happy with yourself within a man, you're not going to force a woman to try to make you feel better about yourself. That's where the witches come in. I can promise you that you're cursed, you're binded, you're destroyed, and you are facing death. I can promise you that the universe, which is the divine feminine, all of it is going to close in on you every single day. Until you, and the fact that you even have that in your heart, you're going to force yourself on somebody. You're going to harass somebody because they don't want to be bothered with you. Let me tell you something. A man that does that is facing death. So any of you women out there that are being stalked by a man, you know, let me tell you something. The only will that you have is the will You are willfully and hysterically blind while you run into a brick wall of destruction if you are a man that does that. And nobody has to fear you. Nobody. See, I didn't know it was men. I had no idea. I ran into one of them, and let me tell you, they don't stop until they're dead. And I'm sorry, you running down on a woman like that every day, you have nothing to face but death. You got destruction and death coming into your life if you a man that does stuff like that. And I know it for a fact. I'm looking at the number that we got on here. I'm seeing Valor for his number. You got it coming to you day in and day out. Every single day you harassing people. If you can't control how people see that person, if you can't control it, what are you fighting for? You can't fight it. You can't fight it. There is no fight for you. You lacked honor and integrity and decency from the beginning, especially when you're trying to run down somebody else's wife. Then you trying to pop off the Bible. Well, the Bible says that you deserve death for trying to run down somebody else's wife. Don't it? The rules that you go by, and you have to go by those rules. It even says it in your Bible. It says it. You running down someone else's wife, somebody that doesn't belong to you, that woman don't want you, even though I, as a pagan witch, but that's the rules that you go by. See what I'm saying? So what are you going to do? Now, what I want to say to women out there is I want to say to you is that you have no reason to fear these cowards. Because the protection that we got breaks them. They can front and do all that they want to do. But you've been told. So make sure y'all get in to get that protection, because what are you fighting for? First of all, you can't fight with no woman. Sorry, especially when the woman is in the right. The woman is not running behind you. The woman is walking away from you. What are you going to do? Hold her hostage? What are you going to do? Convince people that you have any power? You're a coward. This is the reason why we have primordial goddesses like Lilith. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I trust in the goddess. Because she's never led me astray, ever. Not once. Not once. Because you know what? You can't depend on people to do the right thing all the time. You can depend on people to do the wrong thing, but you can always depend on the goddess, because even though a lot of people can't see her, some people can. Some people can. We can see her through ourselves. And they can see her and they hate her. Why do they hate her? They're misguided. They're misguided. Why don't you just leave the woman alone? This is what Lilith is saying to you. This is what God is saying to you. This is what all the gods in the sky are saying to you. Leave this woman alone. Don't contact us anymore about this woman. We're going to strike you down, hon. We're getting ready to strike you down. Doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen in the woman's benefit anyway. Don't ever, ever, ever in your life not trust in the goddess, because she is always going to pull through for you. I'm promising y'all that, because it's a lot of y'all that are going through it right now. And then also love ain't supposed to be a hostage situation. Especially when you're harmful to a person. Why don't you just move on with your life? And we know you got mental illnesses. Your obsession and your obsessive compulsive disorder. Listen, as a witch, hey, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. That's going to destroy you. And it don't matter how many people you got. You can bring an army. We going to bring legion. Our spirits know what you're thinking. They feel your heart. They hear your prayers. They hear you trying to call to your ancestors to hurt this person, to hurt the woman, to hurt her children. They hear you. And they are attacking you every single day. Because when you decide to let go, I'm talking to all these stalkers out here, you're going to lose. You're going to lose every second of the day. You're lost. You're lost. You're lost. That's a fact. You males that are running around here verbally abusing a woman, verbally trying to assassinate a woman, stalking her, dropping revenge porn, you are dead. You have no powerless, completely powerless. And the whole universe, this whole world is going to take care of that woman and them children. And it's just those are the rules when you're dealing with High Priestess Jamila. That's why so many women come to me when they unfortunately have to run into a person like that. You know what? You get nothing but good fortune in your life. Don't ever let them trick you. That's a trick. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to back you up. I don't like to see that kind of mess. I don't like to see that kind of mess. And I'm fully aligned with the goddess. My gods can drop you dead right now as we speak. You doing that to a woman, causing all that, trying to be disruptive in a woman's life, trying to derail her children that she has every right, she has a divine right to protect. You got it coming. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think this is. If you on the wrong side of wrong, you're done. Okay? That's all it is to it. The more you the more you fight, the more them spirits are going to attack you. And it's nothing that you can do about it. Nothing. Because you don't decide nothing. That's a fact. Anyway, y'all, I got some people that I'm doing some consultations for. Y'all need to sign up for a consultation for protection because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Not just from men. There's women out there attacking other women. They lost. Any woman attacking another woman, you're done. You're dead. You're dead. Everything that you do is going to backfire on you. It don't matter. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Wrong is wrong. It don't matter what you say. You can try to make it seem like it's a joke or you just playing. You are done. Especially when you step into the spiritual community. Because when it comes to High Priestess Jamila and real witches like myself, I am a real witch of the South, soon to be back in the Midwest. We mean serious business. Ain't nobody laughing over here. Revenge porn, verbal abuse, physical abuse. Ain't no real woman laughing at that. We don't respect you. Same thing goes for women, for females that are doing that, girls that are doing that are going along with that. You have no support. You have no power. You stepped outside of your power the moment as a woman you decided that you was going to try to facilitate that in the life of another woman. You're weak. You're spineless. Nobody respects you. Okay? And you have no power. The moment that you commit treason to another woman, because why? The moment you commit that kind of treason to another woman, don't matter what your mental illness is, you're done. And that's why you shouldn't do it. That's why I tell my girls to stay above the fray. That's a sick woman. She's afflicted. I have 3 major men in my life. The man I love, well, a boy. Well, I've got actually 5 or 6 men that I'm protecting because I protect my daughter's husbands too. Those are the ones that I'm concerned about. My sons, my children, the men in my life. I would never be online caping for a man that ain't about nothing. See, that's why you're going to always have that in your life. You ain't going to never have no good luck in your life whatsoever as long as you're doing that. As long as you go along with that regime. That's why I ain't never done it. Now, if a woman has something to say about me, I said what I had to say. See, this is something that is reality that you're not going to be able to change. It don't matter what kind of petty difference you got with that woman. It does not matter. And you were warned about it. And it doesn't matter if you're another woman. It doesn't matter. Wrong is wrong. Just because you're a woman or a man does not give you a license to commit wrong to other people. You need to leave people alone. And as a woman, being that we have periods and cycles, we should have inner wisdom of knowing when it's time to stop. Now that new moon in Neptune, after I eat dinner, I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys about that. This is gonna be a trip for anybody that's doing that. You cannot get over on, and let me tell you something, this is what the witches have been here for since the dawn of time. This is it. You cannot do anything about it to change it. You shouldn't have adapted to that male patriarchal misogyny. You can feel however you want to feel, but the moment you begin to try to impede on the lives of women and children and trying to hurt somebody, that's when you've stepped over the line, and that's when you are in the line of fire. That is when fire is coming at you. And you can't protect yourself from it because you shouldn't have involved yourself with it. You should have learned some self-love. And you can't win. Not for one day. You can't win. Not for 1 second. You are always going to be that. That's why as a woman, I would never contend with a man like that. No, never. I would never as a woman contend with a man like that. I'm going to either stay out of it, stay neutral, or stay on the side of the goddess. I'm not going to ever do no crap like that. That you're dumb for doing that. So it is what it is. That's why every single day I win and they lose. That's why I have women coming to me from all over this globe. They either got a woman attacking them or a confused male, confused woman or male. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they're losers. They always lose. Don't nobody care about your delusion. Don't nobody care about that. Nobody cares about that. You can sit up here and say, oh, I'm calling to the goddess and I'm calling to the to the Orishas. The Orishas do not support you in doing that. They don't. They're not. They're not supporting you. You're lying to yourself. You're delusional. Okay? So you will always be on the losing side. Been saying that for years, getting everything that I want. Tried to come out here and say, oh, and I'm speaking from personal experience. By doing right and listening to my guides and my gods and my goddesses. No matter what you do, you doing stuff like that, you lost. That's a fact. What are you going to argue about it? At the end of the day, you're going to look at your life and you're going to know that you lost. Unfortunately, there have been people that have been fooled and taken and had by you, and those people find out quickly that they lost. And you're going to have to face your music. There's no avoiding it. None whatsoever. Ignorance is not bliss. That's a lie. Whoever said that was a lie. Nobody has to suffer for your obsessiveness, your lack of knowing, your ignorance, but you. This is the way that it works. Okay? So, especially if y'all dealing with gang stalking, that's why I've been encouraging y'all to get in here and get under my protection. Go ahead and do that, guys. Don't ever, 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 ever feel intimidated by a weak ass gang stalker. They weak. Okay? Gang stalkers are weak. They always lose. They've been losing for a decade now. It's ridiculous. And I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all are empaths and a lot of y'all, it is sad. But don't let those people, because you know what? When the ball drops and it's over, it's over. When the ball drops, live your life and move forward. If you ever feel that they are doing something, you just have to protect yourself. I know that Hecate bought me this protection. Like I said, it's great. It's lovely. It serves me well. I know that a lot of you guys, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you who's gonna get them, especially today. You're dealing with the god of you dealing with Shiva today, and you're dealing with Satan. Monday is Satan's day, okay? But then again, also going all the way up to Thursday, that they have nowhere to turn. The problem is, the reason why there's such a problem is because they have created the struggle that you're going through. So don't worry, we got something for you. Just get with me and we can work it out and we can negotiate it for you to get with this protection that I got. I can't show it. I have been forbidden from showing it. It's not nothing like a chicken head or a spine or nothing like that. It's not a skull. It's not anything like that. We're not going to describe what it is because I can't show it, but I can promise you that it is very powerful and it's pissing people off. These people that are trying to steal, these people that are trying to take your energy, your power. They have ran into the end. of their reign of terror. That's a fact. Okay, so y'all get with me about that, because, and you don't join them, because all of those people, they may try to make it look all glamorous and stuff. Those people are miserable every single day, because the gods are knocking at them and they are not happy with them. They're not. And their misery doesn't mean that the work is done, though. We know they're miserable. We know they're miserable. We know they're sick. We know that. The point is that they've done a lot of blocks. I've got a road opener group, door opener group. But then also I want y'all to get under that protection. Y'all can piggyback off of mine until you're able to afford. Trust me, I'll make sure that you're able to afford the full protection, and it will save and change your life. So make sure that y'all get with me about that, okay? Don't listen to some stupid male that's trying to use abuse as power. Don't try to use some stupid male. Men like that are powerless and weak, and I would never hang up underneath one. And you know what? Even though me and my father had our struggles, my father sat down and he spoke to me about this. He said, a man that is abusive to a woman is weak, and he ain't got no power over you. This is what my father told me. This is a person that raised me. My father raised me. My father would sit and talk to me about life for hours. Yeah, my father had a substance abuse problem, but you know what? He still loved his daughter. He would talk to me for hours about that. He would say, you know what? A man that does that to you, he's powerless. Stomp him out. This is what I grew up listening to. I didn't grow up listening to my mama get beat up or nothing like that and a man hurting me. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all did. And I'm sorry about that. Okay. So anyway, I'm urging you guys to get in that, to get under that protection, because I can promise you, and this is the reason why women like that are stupid. A man that is constantly on the pursuit of trying to hurt a woman is not a man that you should be hanging up underneath. He's not a man that you can trust. Women that have done that are suffering. Men that have done that are suffering. However, they have been able to negatively affect a lot of y'all. Okay, they have been able to. And so, that's why we have options for you guys to do, because, they have been able to compromise you. And it's because they have been very consistent. They have been doing these things. Once you get under my protection, all of that crap, that they speak against you, all of that crud backfires on them instantly. They teeth falling out of their mouth, they throat hurting, they sick, they half dead, they can't think straight, because those are all the things that they wanted to bestow upon you. And then also, when it comes to that kind of gang stalking thing, it typically will start with a woman, but a man is behind it. You need to get started on that early. I told Akate, I said, if I'd have known about this protection years ago, I'd have did it years ago. But you know what? Sometimes things happen for a reason. And they hate to see things transmuted. They're on the path of destruction, blind. They don't care. You can tell when someone's on the path of destruction. And they're trying to pull you into that. Basically, they're trying to pull as many people into their destruction as possible. So they don't understand transmuting. They don't understand a path. For example, trying to say over and over and over again the same thing while the other person is transmuting it and having a different opinion, having a different experience than what they're having. It took a lot of pain and struggle to lead me to a amazing person, which I call him my husband. It took a lot of stuff to go through that, you know what I'm saying? But the first time I took a look at him, the sun was actually shining behind him and I could see him. So, but now we're on to the next chapter. And you got people that want to see, they can't see. We done block their vision. Over here on the new moon, a lot of that remote viewing and them watching and obsessing, because there are a lot of psychics and stuff that have become obsessive. A lot of them are going to lose their sight. They won't be able to see. They won't have their gifts. They will, however, have weapons of destruction where they can find out where you at. They'll have guns. Sadly, a lot of these people that are going to lose their gifts, they are going to try to resort to violence. Sadly. So the month of March, you got to have it tight. You talking about March Madness. We going into March. We going into Pisces season in Pisces at the new moon. So y'all better take heed to that. So they can't see you. They can't monitor. For me, I've got all enemies blocked from traveling into my astral. They can't get in no matter what they do. No matter what they do, they can't get in. They can't get to my kids. They can't get to my man. They can't get to nobody that I love, nobody that I'm protected. Nobody that I'm protecting. Okay? The way that you can schedule an appointment with me is by texting me at 77, because every single day we wake up in the morning winning constantly. We wake up in the morning with good news, good favor, good spirits. We wake up in good spirits. They wake up sad. They wake up angry. They wake up upset. Why? It's not because I'm a bad person or because you're a witch and you're bad. It's because they doing wrong. Shouldn't be doing that. So make sure that y'all can text me at 770-686-7461. Also, you can visit my link tree. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'm hungry. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I can tell you right now, straight up and down, my enemies confront like they happy. My enemies are gonna have a horrible evening while I sit here and get everything that I want every single day, every day, every day. And it's been going strong for 10 years now. For 10 years. Just is what it is. All right. Y'all have a good one. Blessings.